Nearly 7 years ago today, I made my first ever cast on Cape Cod. Let's see. I'm on. There we go. There we go. There we go. And to think that that cast was what was going to make me fall in love with this place is pretty incredible to think. To say that I had an insane day of fishing is a gross understatement.
Big, real, and it's so giant. Definitely the biggest.
Since that glorious day, which felt like fisherman's heaven, I've made it a goal and a mission to myself to return to Cape Cod as much as I possibly could. But unfortunately, as I've grown older and have now started a family, it's becoming increasingly difficult to visit this New England fishery, and I've just struggled to come back and have days like I had so long ago. That is until Caleb and I decided to pick up the camera, head northeast, and film this movie for you. Cape Cod. How good is the fishing, really? Well, that is why we come to the Cape and grind it out. Oh, I'm on, that was quick. First fish in the Cape, and I genuinely don't know what it is. I think it's a, what is it? What do we have here? What do we have here? What is this? Oh, I think it's a blue. It's a bluefish. No, it's a bonita, nice. Not always, but this time of year, you'll have two different species of fish that will come up to the Cape, chase a little bit of cooler water and bait. One of which is a bonita, which is this guy right here, and the other one is a false albacore. The false albacore get much bigger, but these bonita right here can be a lot of fun. That was awesome, dude. That happened so quick. It's actually a pretty good sized bonita. In the net. Ooh, let's go, baby. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Here we have it, our first fish of the day. These fish actually get a pretty bad rap down here. A lot of people just throw them back and don't eat them because they believe to be fishy, but if you bleed them out and put them on ice instantly, they can be amazing table fare, and generally don't survive too well when caught. This guy was gill hooked, so we're not gonna put this fish to waste, and we're gonna put him in the ice box. Here we go. Bonita in the box, first fish in the Cape. Put it there, Caleb. Ding. It's like when you're 100 yards away from them, they're really aggressive, and it seems like it's gonna go on for more than literally 3 seconds, and then that bite just shuts off. It seems like as soon as you get within casting distance of them. Tricky fish, man. It's not gonna come easy. Even though the fishing this time of year on Cape Cod can be awesome, it takes time, it takes a lot of looking around. You're not gonna have fish come to you most of the time. You gotta go out there and hunt for them. Perfect example. I mean, we're literally having to chase these fish down, and they are fast. They probably can move as fast as my boat. That's how powerful and fast these fish are. How are we doing on gas? I burned a half tank this morning. What do you think? I think $50 is worth of bonita? Oh, hang on. There they go. Stay up, please stay up. We got fish busting. We got fish busting. Where'd they go? Those were albies. Really, this whole trip is based around catching anything and everything that swims here on the Cape because it is just such a beautiful time to fish down here as things cool down and we're leading into fall. But really, the goal for me today, if not this entire trip, is to get a false albacore. We're using bass rods for these fish too, which is just absolutely mental. It can be feast or famine on here, but if you keep your head on a swivel and your eyes peeled, generally speaking, you will not come home empty-handed. Wow, that was a good little feed there, and it just stopped. Just as soon as it was there, it was gone. I think what happened there is like I picked up my rod and then they went away. Come on, this is so cool. Just watching those birds eat the bait that's getting pushed up by the albies. I just saw a flood of them come up. Just an absolute flood of them. Oh, I just almost clocked a bird on that cast. That would have not been good. I want to catch my first albie before I catch my first bird. Okay, missed the birds, missed the birds. Almost hit a bird. God, they just move so quick. How is the bait that fast? The birds have dissipated. We got our one fish. It's time to keep moving down the coast. Desperate times call for desperate measures. The albies have swerved us, but that's okay. We've got a couple more sessions out here. I've gone to one of my favorite scup numbers, and it's a really hush-hush spot, so if you recognize it, we'll have to blur the background. But I'm just trying to keep myself busy a little bit, waiting on the tide to come in. We're gonna switch up gears. That's the beautiful part about, ooh, that might have been my PV scup. It's the beautiful part about the Cape is like, if one bites off, you can generally speaking go chase a different bite in a completely different section of this outwards landmass that is connected to Massachusetts. Oh yeah, baby. My scup numbers are producing. Oh, nope, sorry. This is my snail numbers. I messed up. My scup numbers are over there. This is my lucky snail spot. I don't know. That one's got her. Yes, sir. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you come out to the Cape, to catch scup on epoxies. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, that was insane. That happened so quick. Where the hell did that fish come from? Could it be our second fish? Oh, he just pulled hooks. No. Change of scenery. We started off this trip by doing a little 15-mile rip to the Elizabeth Islands, where we attempted to chase after some false albies. We saw them, they were there, but we weren't able to catch them. We did get that bonita, which is still in the cooler, and you guys will see later on in today's video what we're gonna do with that. But now, we're in a salt marsh. That is the coolest thing about this area is you can fish 2 feet of water for the fish that we're after now, which is one of my favorites, or you could go off the coast and chase after bluefin tuna or albies or even bigger bass or anything, honestly, for that matter. But we're back in a salt marsh right now. I'm throwing what is essentially a big largemouth spook, but it works really good in the salt. 8-foot rod, heavy line. We're gonna see if we can get another surface strike. That came out of nowhere. Let's go. Oh, there's some bait getting chased right there. Please, pretty please. Oh, there's one. It could be black sea bass, but they feel fluky to me. Oh. Should have brought an extra jig head. Was that I bet that was my leader, wasn't it? 100%. I could hear that knot going to see my tail get bit off. Tail's gone. Oh, I got him. Tinker blue. Tinker, tinker blue. How did we... I mean, shouldn't have bit me. My line's super frayed now too. Yes. I'm so glad you made me cast that fish. I'm gonna snap off. I'm gonna get a nice fluke bite and just... Oh, I just got blued. I have no tail. Done, bye. If I have no tail, we're going in. We're going in. Thanks, Tinker Blues. Appreciate that. So away she goes. This is the Cape. Blitzing bait and busting bonita and albies in the morning, and unfortunately not a whole lot to show in the evening. But can't complain because this is our first half day. The weather's beautiful and we did catch fish today. Not going home skunked.
Those are albies.
They're albies?
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Get in that, dude. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. That's awesome. Oh, you're on. Let's go, baby.
I don't know what this is.
Nice. Not an albie?
I don't know. Nope. Bone.
Bone.
Hey.
There you go. Nice one, man.
All right.
Put it there. First fish.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
Oh, right there. Get him.
Got him.
Get him.
The net in between my legs. Oh! Missed it. I'm on. There we go.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
All right.
That's fun.
Little bonito double.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Boys are tight.
That's cool. We're hooked up, baby. What is it? I think it's a decent bone. Finally found some fish. We're out here, day 2, just trying to come tight on something. We were on our way out to a striper spot and found a nice little school of bonita and potentially albies that are feeding. I got a decent sized bone right now.
I got one in my hand. You get one in the net right here.
Doubled up on bones. Oh no! This one played hard. What's fun about these fish is you can use bass gear for them too. It can be a lot of fun.
There we go. Little bone double.
Thanks for the assist, Robbie.
Heck yeah.
So much fun.
Yeah.
Striper swerved us this morning, but we got these guys to keep us busy.
Yep. Some albies around too, so.
I'm gonna throw mine back. We'll put yours in the cooler.
Sounds good.
Torpedo. Oh, look at the taste.
Nice. Break a rod.
You're right.
Oh yeah, they're raging off that boat right there. Yep, right where I saw the birds. Good.
Oh, I'm on. There we go. I'm on. There we go. There we go. That was awesome. Under the birds. Love it. It's running right at me. That's fun.
Nice, dude.
Crazy little fish. Woo! Crazy little. Oh, I just pulled hugs. Son of a bitch. Lighter.
Yeah.
Oh.
Those are albies. Oh, someone's going tight.
Oh, I just came tight.
I just went tight too.
Oh,
I went tight again.
Oh, come
Hook
on,
might
buddy.
eat that.
Come on, you're on.
I don't know if this is an albie, but there's albies in there.
Nice. Oh, I'm on. I just watched that fish eat it from the surface. I got a
bone.
boner. I got a little boner. That was awesome, dude. I watched that fish eat my little spoon. Woo! I actually have not caught too many bonita. This has been like the first trip where I've caught quite a few of these guys. It's like the albies are being very elusive this trip, whereas previously when I've done this with Robbie and other dudes, it's You at least get a couple a day, but dude, these guys will keep you busy. They're fun. Just pick up a bass rod and a little epoxy and keep your eyes peeled. We got tuna circles over here. That's a decent one. Perfect time for a white shark to come up. Take my hand off. Got him! Ha-ha!
Oh, doubling up on anything is pretty fun.
Yes, brother. I came out here just to hear the drag sing, so mission accomplished. We get a better grip on this one.
Yours is colored. Oh, there goes mine.
Later. Quick release on Robbie's. Mine had a kind of a lethal little hook.
That one's got cool colors.
Yeah, this one's got awesome. They're such cool fish. They're in the mackerel family, aren't they?
Yep.
Yes.
I think so, yeah. Yep.
They're so cool.
No, that because they leave mackerel stuff on your hands.
Yeah, the mackerel slime.
Yeah.
Look at their teeth, man. These fish are aerodynamic. They're built to hunt and kill, and they can swim faster than any of us in this boat right now. Truly a cool fish. This guy was hooked in the gills, so we're going to make him into some food, some fish dip later on.
Bonito sushimi.
Bonito sushimi. Here we go. Another bonita. No point in sending the ones that are hooked and maimed in the gills back. Better to use them than to waste them. So we are going to put this guy on ice with his buddy. He's got a friend now.
Oh, right behind us, going heavy. Whatever they are. On that little bait pile. Turn it a little.
Oh, that is so cool. I'm on. That was so
Nice.
cool, dude.
Thing aired out of the water.
Aired
right
out of the
before
water.
he ate.
Oh, it just broke off.
Whoa. What was that? That felt a little bigger.
It just broke off. Bluefin.
Bluefin.
I suck. I bet it's my stupid FG too. The name of the game out here is just constantly freaking moving. At one spot, we could have literally nothing going on, and then the next, they'll just pop up, and the important thing is to keep your eyes peeled on the horizon. That's where the birds kind of show you. Basically, the birds are your fish finder out here. You don't need electronics. You just need to have good eyeballs, 20/20 vision. And what's going on, brother? I like your boat. London the salt, baby. That's awesome. But yeah, I'm just throwing these little tiny epoxy spoons. They look a whole lot like the bait down there. Very skinny, slender, tiny bait. Sometimes you got to go bigger. Sometimes you got to go smaller. Sometimes you need to burn it. Sometimes you need to slow it down. You got fish behind me right now.
Yep.
I'm on your 6.
Coming over.
Yep.
I got grass on mine. I'm not getting bit.
Oh, balls. Oh, they're busting out the roots. This is so much fun though. I just love fast-paced fishing. I don't care what the species is. I just want to go out there and hear the drag scream. I want to chase, I want to move. I don't want to sit there on a lawn chair and soak a freaking chicken liver. And the nice thing is we got Robbie on the boat, who is a born and raised native. And he's also on the same page as me. We are fishing freaks, and this guy probably goes harder than I do, honestly.
I love it, dude. Drove down, I went up to New Hampshire, visit my girlfriend up there, and John called me. I'm like, yeah, I'll be there in the morning.
I was blowing the fish whistle. I was like, Robbie comes, oh, they're going off over there now too.
It's crazy because this is kind of one of the times of the year, beginning of September, where everything's moving constantly. So it's kind of really hard to track down a specific bite. So we kind of just winged it today.
Yep.
Just going to different high percentage areas and using our eyes and just being fishy to try to find fish. So it's been fun kind of making it happen ourselves.
Yeah.
Of course, when John leaves, probably it's going to explode with big striped bass, but that's always how it is.
There's always next year. Or I'll just come back, honestly.
Yeah.
God, it seemed like we were hooking up everything. Oh, I'm on. There we go.
Nice. I saw that eat. That was sweet.
There we go. I'm on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's go. Oh, they're going
airing out.
Crazy right now. Oh, they're coming right towards us.
That was on me.
That was on you?
Yeah.
They're coming right towards us. Nice. We're tight, baby. We're tight. They fight so weird. Some of them just go nuts, and others just like put their weight into it like a bass.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
That's why they call them funny fish.
Really?
Yep. Funny fish.
They are some goofy off fish. Hey, hey, hey. That was such a spoon I had tied onto. Yeah. What was that all about? What, he just woke up? It's fun.
There's our double.
There's our double. Please
this is a decent sized fish.
BSB?
Oh
no. I don't care what kind of angler you are.
Yep.
You cannot deny anything.
Sea biscuit.
That doesn't pull drag is fun. Oh, we got a biscuit?
Little multi-species double here, boys.
Got the biscuit and the bonita. Robbie just dropped straight down, and it's so funny because there's so much life down here. You've got bonita on top eating tiny bait, bunker, glass minnows, whatever's down there, and then on the bottom you got fluke, presumably small striped bass, black sea bass, a little bit of everything. I love it when they don't swallow it. Ease release. Oh, you look way bigger in the water. That's like average size, isn't it? They're probably on the small side.
No, that's like, honestly, for this year, it's above average.
Did you hit?
Surprise it. There we go.
There we go, doubles. Let's go, brother.
Coming at me. Fighting him over the rods on the back of the boat right now.
Just got mine unhooked. Quick look. We're gonna keep this guy too because he hooked in the vitals, and we're gonna eat him tonight. No fish goes to waste. If they're hooked outside the mouth, we send them back.
Don't mind, Mike. Drag.
No, I love it. It's like music to my ears.
They are fun, I gotta say.
I'm gonna get right under you real quick.
Oh boy.
Throw this beat in the cooler.
We're in a pretzel right now.
What's going on? Hang on, let me help you out here.
Epoxy jigs are like the most versatile
I bet when those first
fall
came out,
time Cape Cod bait
it was insane.
that have ever been created.
Got bass on those.
See ya. Perfect little match the hatch imitator right there.
Oh, on me. That was so cool. That was so cool. Oh, on me again.
Whoa.
Oh, he's still on it.
Still on it.
Oh, that was a cool eat. That was insane. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. Words cannot describe how much fun I'm having. This is my first season down in the Cape where I've ever actually targeted these fish. It's something I really feel like I should have never slept on. That fish was chasing my spoon like for a good 20 yards and finally took it off the surface. Like this is my smallmouth drop shot rod. We're right here in the bay just stroking these albies.
Bonito.
So much fun. I've always said if you never limit yourself to one species and favor the multifaceted options anywhere you go, you will never be a bored angler. We originally had the plan to do striper this morning and it just didn't pan out. We could have just gone in and been like, oh, let's have another cup of joe, maybe spike it with some brandy. But we said, hey, we got time. Tide's good. Let's come tight on something, anything. And these guys are curing the fishing blues.
Do you guys have epoxy jigs?
I got some if you want them.
Yeah, come grab one. Put your tip straight down and just kind of moderately reel it. Not super fast, but fast enough so it's kind of right along the surface. Always got to help the people out here. Yeah. It's a good community of anglers on Cape Cod. It's always fun. Nice, dude.
Hooked right outside. This one lives. Send
Funny fish.
Funny fish, as Robbie says. Lighter. This is literally what Robbie was mentioning earlier. This is what these fish are eating, these little epoxy spoons, and they just crush. They crush a lot of different species. You catch them with striped bass, albies, and of course,
black sea bass too.
BSBs, scup, absolute scup weapons. This is the heavy artillery for the scup.
The bigger versions of those are good for bluefin tuna too. When the bluefin and yellowfin get up top feeding.
Same brand hoagies too?
Yeah, they're just the bigger size ones. Yep.
Wow.
Good stuff.
Let's see if I can show you how to catch a scup real quick. Look, see? Everything likes a spoon. It's got fit right on the way down. Oh, wow. Wow. What's going on here? Please be a robin fish. Robin fish?
Sea robin.
Sea robin. Please be a sea robin.
They're cool looking. They smell like crap, though.
Caleb's never caught one before. Nice, and we're getting absolutely waked. Oh, and bye-bye. Well, we're gonna get waked real quick and see if we can get back on the school. Back in the harbor. That little bite fizzled out, but man, when it was hot, it was hot. Robbie's got a split. He's got to go back to work. He actually works for On the Water, one of my favorite publications, which is was all things saltwater. Now it's Salt and Fresh, thanks to Robbie and Caleb. My old videographer is working there now too. So we're gonna peace out to Robbie.
Alex Blackwell.
AB, Alex Blackwell. And those boys are doing great things.
Keeping print magazines alive in our generation.
You guys do a good job of it. Brother, thank you.
Absolutely, man. Always good time. Made something out of nothing here. Yes. It's not always, you know, gold on the Cape, but we're going to have our day soon, for sure.
He's downplaying. I think we crushed him.
That was fun.
That was so much fun.
A good time. You're going to go eat some good stuff, too?
Yes, sir. Peace out. Make sure you grab your rods. If not, I'll see you later tonight.
Always a good time.
We're bidding farewell to Robbie, but our journey continues. We're going to head on into the mainland and see if we can go find a good place to sit down, eat, grab some grub, show you guys the life outside of the water and give you that good cape feel when you're not fishing and casting. It's time to clean up our bonita. Now, a lot of people think these fish are not good eating, but I'm here to tell you otherwise. First time I had bonita was, I think it was Nantucket, so technically not the Cape, but this is my first time ever actually keeping them in such great amounts. There's really, I don't think, a limit here in Massachusetts. Therefore, we kept, I think, 4 of them, which is reasonable size. And like I said, we really didn't plan on keeping any fish. However, these guys have a tendency of absolutely choking the spoon. That means that we were throwing the right stuff. So therefore, some of the fish that we caught today, they were getting it back in their gills and weren't able to be released. Figured we'd keep them. So we're gonna clean these guys up right now while we still have some daylight, and then probably tonight we're gonna cook them up. Now, I'm not super familiar on how to clean these, but if I had to guess, it's probably pretty simple. I've only ever done this once, and it was a long time ago, so I might be a bit rusty, but I'm just gonna go about this as if I was cleaning any other normal fish. Some guys I've heard also too will do sashimi with these, which is pretty cool. They'll just eat them straight up and raw. This looks absolutely incredible. We actually just had some food at Coag Republic. Nice little stop while you're on the Cape. Ate an absolute smorgasbord of some seafood. We had some crabs, some lobster, some tuna, some Coag chowder, which is a must when you're on the Cape, but it's like the New England version of conch. That was an amazing little stop. Grubbed it up there for a bit. Had some drinkies, had a couple of bevies, and now we're cleaning up some bonita. Key with these guys too is getting rid of that. That's the bloodline. That's what makes these species very fishy in taste. We're not going to use that. It's gone. The reason why we're cleaning these fish up right now is we're kind of waiting on the tide to come back in too. Our goal and mission is to take full advantage of the Cape. Therefore, we don't want to waste any time. Tide's kind of dead right now, so we're not going to like go out there and look for some fish that really aren't present yet. So figured we'd clean up some fish, have some food at Coag, and wait for the tide to come back in so that way we can get some striper. Super easy meat to cut, my God. This is crazy. Those are the worst bonita fillets I've ever seen. John B is a hack. Yeah, well, you're not wrong. Not completely right, not completely wrong. Oh, I thought I had one on me. There we go. I was gonna say, dude, I'm pretty sure I have a fish on me right now. Yeah, I do. Just when we thought all hope was lost, the rod is bent. That's unbelievable, dude. It's a decent one too. This is not like a tiny fish. Just pulled hooks. No, that did not just, I think there's more over there though. This is where I side scanned earlier. I was casting over here, I'm like, there was a cast before that too. I'm like, I swear to God, there's a fish behind this right now. I think there's another one behind it too. Oh my gosh. That was a big one. That was an overslot for sure. I've come to the Cape and literally always caught striped bass. This has been the most challenging striped bass trip on the Cape. And I was really hoping to show you guys everything about the Cape, but as far as fishing goes, the only thing we've really caught are scup and bonita. Gosh, that was a big fish. I think I got another one on me though. Yeah, I do. Oh my God, dude, that's a giant. He's still on, he's still on. Dude, these are big fish. These are giant fish. Did you see the size of that thing, Caleb? That thing was so big. Holy. That was a giant. That was a giant, dude. I'm not even gonna touch my trolling motor. When I was over here looking for busting bait or birds, and I scanned this, and I'm like, dude, it looks like striped bass on the side scan, but I just don't know why they would be sitting here. For whatever reason, they're just sitting here, not moving, not eating, but the little dock right over their heads will get them fired up often. I just don't know if I actually have hooks on this bait right now. This is crazy. I think I got another one on me. I do, I got another one on me. That was the most aggressive eat we've had all trip. That was ridiculous. I'm just afraid there's only a couple over here and I just missed my chance. Holy shit. For whatever reason, they're just sitting right there. I don't know if there's like some grass that... Oh my God, dude. Oh my God, dude. It's a good one. It's a freaking good one, man. Oh, big head shakes. Oh, please stay pinned. Please stay pinned. Please stay pinned. That's a freaking nice striper. It has been a hot minute since I hooked one of these on the top water too. Dude, it's a giant. Caleb, this is a giant. This is like an absolute giant. What the f? This is a big fish. Like this is one of my biggest striper of the season. This thing is huge. I don't know what the f this size of fish is doing in this pond right now, but we found him. Dude, this thing might go close to 40. In a pond, this is insane. And just to think we were about to leave too. Oh my gosh. I've never worked so hard for a striper, but it might be worth it. Oh my gosh, this thing is big. I just gotta look at it. Oh my gosh, dude, this thing is big. And there's more. They're all this size too. Holy, how big is this fish? I gotta at least see this fish. I have to at least see this fish. Holy dude, it's a giant. It's a giant. I don't think it's gonna be quite 40, but dude, it's a giant. It's an absolute pig. What the f is going on? No way. I'm geeked. I'm geeked. Definitely one of my biggest, I don't know if it's my biggest, but one of my biggest pond stripers ever. Take a look at this fish, boys. Alrighty. That is why we come to the Cape and grind it out. My first striper of the trip, and it's a freaking overslot, a pig, and there's a lot more over there. For whatever reason, they're sitting right by that mooring buoy, and that's the only place we're able to find them. Just because we are on one of the most fishiest locations in the United States doesn't mean that it's gonna come easy. Proof is right here. We've tried to catch a fish this size 2 days now, and I did not think we'd find it in a tiny little pond where there's virtually no action going on. But this right here is probably one of my favorite fish. It's crazy to think in the morning we were getting bonita, in the evening we were getting these big striped bass to chase us. I would have never found this fish if we didn't take a couple more casts. I mean, I don't think there's many fish in this pond right now, but the ones that are here are pretty big. They're just the coolest fish ever. These striped bass make their way all the way from the Chesapeake, and they migrate all the way past Maine into Canada. And right now, as things cool down up north, they're making their trek back down to warmer waters. They're big, they're mean, they blow up on top water. You can catch them on big swim baits and jigs, and they have a special place in my heart for sure. And now for my favorite part, letting this big beauty go so we can catch her again next year when she's 50 freaking pounds. Put her there, Caleb. Caleb and I both have been working for that moment right there. One striped bass, that's what he told ourselves. The fishing's not great right now, it's tough as you guys can tell, but a moment like that can change the tide, literally. Let's keep cranking. All right, going back in. We just reset, released that fish. She swam off super strong. We're gonna see if we can get her cousin. We're gonna see if we can get her fat, blubberous cousin. If there's fish that big in here, there could be fish that are close to that 40-inch range. Wow, I got lucky. I got lucky. Oh, maybe not. Wow. Wow, big fish. Another big fish. Where did that fish even come from? You know it's a good fish when there's giant head shakes on the end of your rod. My drag is pretty tight too. This thing's got some gumption. Holy balls. I love it when you hook up to them and they just run for the first 3 seconds. Like you can't gain on them at all. It's a pretty heavy rod. It's an 8-foot micro surf cast rod. And they are putting it to work. I don't know if this is as big, but it's another probably overslot, I would assume. Yeah, not as big, but still a very good fish given our circumstances. Oh, he's barely hooked too. Barely hooked. Oh, she might come off here, but that's okay. We got our one for the day. Ooh, come here. Let me get your tail. Get your tail over. 1, 2, 3. Almost dropped her. There we go. Nice, another good one. Yet another beautiful example of why Cape Cod is so special. Striper number 2. Took 2 days to get 2, but they're 2 right ones. No one else around us too. It's just nuts. It's so cool to have a little zone like this all to yourself. Quick look and we're gonna send her back. Man, it's like a sore night crawler. Just can't beat it. crush it. Oh, he wants it so bad. Oh, he just tried. He's got it. Oh, he just came undone as a little guy. That was cool. Nice. So it's a mix. It's not just like big ones. That was not a very big fish at all. Oh, wow. Oh, come on. Oh, that's a decent one. That's a decent one. How cool was that? Oh, big? I got the little one? Damn it. How big's the one next to him? Like, really? Oh my God. Oh my God. This is crazy. Caleb's got the drone up right now, so we're actually able to see these fish come up off the bottom, which is like maybe in 5 feet, and check this dock out. And he said that the one that I just hooked is twice as small as the one that I almost caught. We're gonna do a quick release on this guy. This is just a step up from a schoolie. Still appreciate this size of fish, but if we're gonna use the last few minutes of daylight, we might as well use them chasing after a big old pig. Quick release on this fish. Just gonna keep him in the water. There you go, back in she goes. All right, let's go get that mega striper. All right, I'm going right by that boat again. There's more over here than I thought. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God, dude, what the f? That was insane. That was insane. What, I haven't hooked funny or something. Oh my gosh, that was insane. What's going on? He's like tail wrapped. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, dude, there's a giant following him. There's an absolute giant following him. Oh, he's trying to eat out its mouth, dude. There's another one, he's trying to eat out its mouth. Dude, there's a lot of fish down here. Holy moly. This is not the evening I thought we were gonna have. This is crazy. Got our boat side. We're gonna get them unhooked, a quick look, and send them back. According to Caleb, who is on drone duty right now, there's quite a lot of fish in this pond. What a blessing. Take a look at this bass. That's a nice one. That's a freaking really nice one. Quick look, send her back. It's nuts. It seems like, from what we're seeing on the drone and from what we're catching, there's fish anywhere from like high 20s to maybe high 30s. Caleb's just went, oh yeah. He's got the bird's eye view. Oh my God. Come on. He ate it under the surface. That was insane. There's literally fish everywhere in here right now. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Oh my God, dude, he choked it. Look how he ate that. Look at how that fish ate it. Oh my God. I've never seen a striped bass eat like that. That is insane. Look how that fish ate that topwater. I don't think I've ever seen a striped bass eat that good. Let's grab it. One second. That's crazy. Think they're aggressive? Holy moly. That is a true freaking eat. Weathered pro over here. Weathered freaking pro.
Do you want to fight him again?
Yeah, I want to fight him one more time. Quick surgery on this guy. He's not hooked that bad. He just has it like lodged in his mouth. Boys, we are having ourselves quite the evening of striped bass. She's out, she's good, no blood. It would be a Cape Cod cardinal sin if we didn't visit Red Top Bait and Tackle before leaving. This is our last and final day. We woke up a little bit late, but I figured let's do something a little bit different. Let's get that day started and showing you guys what a true Cape Cod salt and freshwater tackle store looks like. Grab some gear, head to the salt, and maybe this evening we do something a little bit different. Seeing as this is our last day, I really want to make the most of it. But first, let's grab some goods. got the goods.
All right. Let's see if we can't locate a few.
Got something.
That was quick. That was quick.
What the hell do I have? Is this even a fish? It's a fish that's not fighting at all. Oh, it is a fish. What is this? Dude, it might be a... Oh wow, it's a nice black sea bass. Whoa, dude. Let's freaking go.
There we go.
Oh, flip. That is such a cool freaking fish. Take a look at that. So this trip, you guys have seen, we've chased after albies, bonita, and of course, striped bass. But today I want to try something a little different. I want to show you guys the beauty of the Cape, and that is that you can head out here in a little bay and still have fun catching multi-species. This right here is a black sea bass, or BSBs, or as locals call them, sea biscuits. They're a lot of fun and they can get pretty big. Unfortunately, they're out of season right now. Otherwise, we would definitely keep this guy. They are fantastic eating. But basically, we're gonna start here by fishing the salt, and we're gonna basically be using the same gear, the same exact rod, and show you that you can catch fish in the salt at one moment and transition to the fresh and catch some freshwater species. But first, let's see if we can get some black sea bass, maybe a fluke here or there, and just kind of highlight some of the diversity that you can find just by ripping around a little soft plastic. Such a cool little fish. They're actually one of my favorites to catch. You catch them literally as if you were bass fishing, you know, in a lake or pond or river. One quick look and let's send them back. Hell yeah. This rod I'm using is basically like an inshore rod, but we're gonna take this thing, like I said, to the fresh and just kind of do a little experiment showing you all that you don't need much. 7-foot rod, some braided line, some fluoro, and some bottom baits. You catch fish here in the saltiness and also the fresh. This is kind of an underrated fishing scene down here. A lot of people really like chasing after the striper and some of those more bigger aggressive fish, which I understand, but it's nice to slow things down too sometimes, and especially on a windy day, and just kind of drag a bait on the bottom. Oh, there's a good one. Oh, it just came off. Dang, that was a decent fish. And the cool thing is you just don't know what you're gonna get on some of these spots. Ooh, that one felt decent. That's a little. Oh, that's a decent one. There we go. Ah, another BSB. Another biscuit. Nice. Not a very big one. Probably a lot of this size right now. In June, some of the big ones will come in super shallow and you can catch them as if you were literally fishing a jig on rocks for largemouth. But this is just a wee little dude. Still fun. You can tell there's a lot down there because I've lost my tail now. Cute little guy. Kiss him, send him back. Later. I don't even think I need a tail. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Another one. Feels decent. Another BSB. I think there's a lot of them down there. Didn't even need the tail for that one. Cute little fish. Just adorable. They get big though, man. They can get up to like 20 freaking inches, even bigger. Lighter. Feels a little bit better. What do we have here? This one's pulling. This one's pulling. Maybe some better fish off to our left. Oh, we had tons of followers. That was pretty cool. Not much bigger, but yet another beautiful black sea bass. God, they're cool, dude. In the springtime, they'll get almost like blue and white. Their colors are so neat. Pretty fish, man. Ooh. And they will eat just about everything, which is fun. You don't need to get super technical with these guys. Or just fish of the Cape. Just one of many to target out here. That blue eyeliner. What a cutie. What a freaking cutie.
Dude, can't believe John B went all the way to Cape just to go catch black sea bass.
No, I didn't go all the way just to catch black sea bass, but while I'm here, I gotta show them a little bit of love. salt to the fresh black sea bass to hopefully some brown and green bass. This is so cool. There's very few places that I've traveled to and fish where I can pivot from one fishery to another and catch a completely different group and myriad of species. I don't know how this is gonna go. I really didn't bring much bass tackle, and that's why we stopped off at, oh, what's going on there? Might have been a perch. I didn't bring any like freshwater gear with me, but a lot of the albie setups we have been using for those bonita and those albie and the black sea bass obviously work for bass too. So that's why we stopped off at Red Top to grab some soft plastics, some terminal. And now we're gonna see if we can show you guys why this place is so cool. Why the Cape is so badass, why you can do a little bit of both. I'm starting off the evening, the midday with a weedless rigged 5-inch drop shot worm. Got a little weight right there, and we're throwing this on a 7-foot rod. This rod was getting bent yesterday on bonita. Now hopefully we can get it bent on some bass. There we go. There we go. We got something. Oh, decent fish. Is that a smallmouth? I think he ate it on the way down. Yeah, I think it's a smallie. So cool, dude. So freaking cool. Very nice bass, honestly, for the first hookup. This is awesome. Catching fish from the center console whaler in both biomes. The fresh and the salt is actually a pretty good bass. About a 2-pounder. I haven't got a good look at it. I think it's a smallmouth. Yeah, it is a smallie. My first ever Cape smallmouth. So cool, dude. So freaking cool. Wow. Come here. That is awesome. Buddy choked it too. Come here, bub. I don't know what fights harder, smallmouth or stripers. Look at that. Very nice. About shy, a little bit shy of a 2-pounder, but it's a first for me. I've never really come here to the Cape and actually freshwater fish, and I want to make it a goal to show you guys the surplus of fishing opportunity here. Beautiful fish, other than that little pimple he's got going on there. All right, back she goes. Nice first catch. What do you do, buddy? There he goes. Goofy. Put her there. Got black sea bass in the morning, smallmouth in the evening. Let's keep catching. We got our smallmouth. The bite slowed down, so I'm not really too pissed about having not caught one after that fish because it made for some awesome footage and a kind of a cool moment. It's kind of tricky, honestly, to be fishing these ponds for the first time and really only have a couple hours out here. I think we've only been fishing for about an hour and a half, one fish, not bad. We have a couple options though. We could grind it out here, or we could end this video on an absolute finale and return to where we found a very big striper. Caleb and I both think that the fish we caught yesterday were not even close to being the biggest. And for me, it's like when you go to the Cape, you got to go for the fish that you love, no matter what it is. Maybe you like, you know, doing the smallmouth and largemouth thing on the Cape, which is fine. I actually agree, it's kind of fun. But for me, what really holds a place in my heart is those stripers. So we might fish the rest of these docks real quick, put the boat back in the trailer, and then dump it back into the salt to see if we could potentially get a high 30, maybe a low 40-inch fish before the sun gets too low. I'm sad to say this is our final sunset on the Cape. We returned to the spot in which we found striper. This is the only place where we found striper this trip. We went on Cape Cod Bay, which is basically the north side. We fished the south end. We fished a ton of ponds. Nowhere could we find these fish except this little tiny area inside of a bay. The freshwater mission wasn't great. We still got it done. However, I want to end this video on a bang, and I'm doing it my favorite way. Throwing giant bone white spooks on heavy gear. Some of the baddest fish around. Let's see if they're still here. I hope they are. Oh, bluefish. We got something. We're not going home empty-handed. I don't know what this is, but it's very little. What is it? Ah, a new species. We couldn't leave the Cape without catching a tinker blue. These guys are actually a lot of fun when they're big, but that right there is bait. Perfect bluefin tuna bait. I cannot believe that fish, the same size as my spook, tried to eat. Wow, they're aggressive too. These guys love putting hooks in your hands, if you can't tell. Later.
Bye-bye.
Yo, you here? All right, buddy, I'll see you in a second. Let's do it. I was just on the phone with someone that you guys all know. My good buddy, Alex. He's living in the Cape now. He's a Florida transplant. Grew up in Florida, moved to Texas, obviously, to work with me and film some amazing content for you guys. But he's now here working for On the Water, which is a really awesome publication brand for all things fishing, outdoor related. And he just got off work and he's like, hey, what are you guys doing? I'm like, dude, let's go fishing. So we left that spot. We haven't really casted on it yet. We don't know if the fish are going to be there. But at the very least, we get to link up with Alex, and you guys get to see a familiar face on the channel. We're both going to see if we can get a big striper as a nice little cherry on top of this amazing Cape Cod mission. Guys, Blackwell's on the boat. Just got off work, filming all day, filming other people fish. But he hit us up, and he's like, what are you guys doing? We're like, let's go fishing, brother. You're just down the road. The nice thing about the Cape, too, is if you've got buddies in the Cape, everything is close. There's nothing that's too far. So Blackwell's 15 minutes away.
Call it 5.
5.
Yeah, that's the great thing about this place is
5 minutes.
You hop on one main road and then
you're there.
You're there.
Ding, ding, ding. That's what's nice. We can trailer all these spots. But this is our last attempt to get something going. We leave tonight, which sucks.
I know.
You're more caped up than I am right now. I'm pretty. You got the bibs on. You got the salt in your hair.
Okay. One, the bibs is a John B. classic. I mean, truly. I know
forgot my bibs, actually.
I'm surprised that you did. I mean, the only reason why I'm rocking bibs is because I spent a lot of days with John, and it was, oh, I'm in jeans and what was the first day that we filmed together? It was 30-something degrees out in East Texas, and I was like, I'm a Florida boy. I don't have anything for this.
Yeah.
And he was like, here, have a jacket.
Jeans and sneakers.
John's just loaded up, bibbed out, jacket up. But, listen, I learned along the way.
You got a dial now. Yeah. Just took a couple of years.
It took a couple of years. I don't go as hard as you.
Let's get some slime on those bibs. Yep.
Ah, they're still here, buddy.
That is awesome. That's a decent one, too. Let's freaking go, baby. First hookup. We're not going home empty-handed. Little slot fish.
John, you don't need a landing job, do you?
Nope, I got him.
You know how to handle your own fish?
Under control. Lean fish. He looks like he just came in here. Buddy is waiting to feed. That's actually not a bad one. Very lean and slender. Got her. In the boat. Into the boat she goes.
That's not bad, dude.
No, that's a good one for sure. There's some 40s in here, no doubt, though. You gotta be super careful with these fish. Handling them can be kind of sketchy. They'll throw troubles right in your hand. You don't want to be connected to a fish that is this powerful. Go. I know I'm being such a pansy about this, but I've seen guys get hooks in their hand and it sucks. There we go. But this is our last fish in the Cape. I'm totally content with that. Nice little slot fish. Beautiful blue, green, and silver colors. Big old kicker, just meant for climbing up and down the coast and also giving us a fun fight. Let's get her back in the water. Oh. Little guy. Little guys. Oh, that might be a decent one. Golly, that might be a decent one. Oh boy, that feels big. That feels decent. Please be a 30. Please be a 30. Get right in there. Blackwell, there was more fish. That was a different fish that just actually ate it. Oh boy, that was nice. We're hooked up. This one feels good too. Oh yeah, this one feels good. We might get a double here. Blackwell's right in where like 2 other smaller ones ate. It's a rare occasion where the little ones missed and then the big one looked like he killed it. That's what's so awesome about this fishing is like when you throw a topwater in an area, you might not only have 1 fish falling, you could have like anywhere from like 5 to 10, if not more sometimes. This one feels heavy. I don't know if it's hooked weird or if it's, oh no, those are big head shakes. This is a good one. This is a good one. This is a heavy. We got a heavy on, I think. Big tail kicks. Oh yeah, nice one. Holy shit, it's a good fish. This one's almost as big as the one we got yesterday. Long, lean. This fish needs to eat. I'm sorry, my spook was not a real meal, buddy. Golly. Wow, if you hook one of those on that, you're gonna have a lot of fun, dude.
Exactly.
You're gonna have so much fun.
That's the whole point.
She's all tail wrapped. No, I know, I love it. Heavies.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Nice.
Solid.
Super solid, dude. Oh, look at that fish. Well over 30. Let's get her unhooked. Woo! Woo! Still got sea lice all over it. Just a magnificent fish. Any size. 18 inches are just as fun to catch, honestly. All right, send her back. Wow, so glad. This is what we came back here for. This quality of fish, this tier of bass. God. And it soaked the camera. That's not good.
Just do it.
Where are you going? Yeah, there we go. Oh, nice, dude.
I just paused it. It ate right on that pause.
Good to get greedy sometimes. Let's go, baby. Nice blackball.
Listen, I can still fish.
Hell yeah, it's a good one.
It's solid.
Solid. It's a good one, damn.
Sorry. How can you beat this? It's the end of the summer on the Cape. Sun's going down. You boys had a pretty interesting Cape run.
It's been touch and go.
Yeah.
Good fish.
It's all good. There you go. A little bit of sun.
Nice.
Yeah. Mid to high 20 striper. Can't complain. I mean, seriously, how can you not beat this? This is awesome. All right, appreciate you boys picking me up.
Yes, sir. Worked out.
Sorry, girl. I'm not here to give out free piercings. I just want to touch you, feel you. Again, one more look at her. Beautiful fish. Oh, go ahead. Don't do that. Don't worry about. You.
Maybe they're. I'm back on again. What the? Little guy. Maybe not a little guy. What the hell just happened? What is going on? This guy's got to be tiny or something. This is so weird. What is going on? Maybe it's a bluefish. This is the weirdest fight. I think I just got him hooked funny. Yeah, it's a little guy. That's funny. They're still here. They're definitely not as red hot as they were yesterday, but could not ask for a better way to close this Cape Send. What is that? Oh, it's a blue. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say this is definitely not a striper. The little one, yeah. This is a bigger one, for sure. Little blue. You're my boy, blue. I've caught my fair share of blues. They go even crazier than striper. We're gonna get a quick release on this guy. I would not get the camera anywhere close to the water right now. Assholes, they always do stupid like that. Thanks. Oh, that could have been bad. Ugh. Blues. This most definitely will not be my last endeavor to Cape Cod. I hope to one day grow old casting off the rocks for blitzing bass, or maybe chasing those fierce albies off the beach, running and gunning. I'm in love with this fishery, and I'm in love with the people, I'm in love with the food, I'm in love with the scenery, and that's kind of what is important about Cape Cod. Is the fishing, of course, is the foundation as anglers. That's what we're always focusing on. But if you look outside of that, especially if you do have a good day of fishing, there is so much more to soak in. And my goal for this video is to hopefully inspire you watching right now to come to Cape Cod and fall in love with this place for your own. Get out there, wet a line, whether it be in fresh or salt, and maybe, just maybe, have one of those days like I had 7 years ago. I'm bid farewell to all of you beautiful wieners out there. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and as always, folks, keep fishing, never stop.